Alright.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Build Stream. We're your hosts, Kelsey and Juan. And today, we're going to be baking a pizza. No,
Yeah, we are.
We're going to be building PCs, but wouldn't that be interesting if we were just doing that? So welcome in. Tim the Enchanter, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Your tummy hurts? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, your tumbo.
We're full of a lot of pizza, so I kind of can sympathize.
3 slices. I had an adequate amount. My overeating phase is behind me, thank you.
Onto the phase of, like, moderate consumption.
Yes, please.
At least until dinner.
We'll see.
But yeah. Anyways, welcome in. We got 2 builds for you. Ooh, I actually got last week's up here.
To this lovely Wednesday build stream. I hope you all are having a lovely middle of the day, hump day week. Almost said weekend. Anyways, let's get right into it, shall we?
I wonder what week is hump week, like the middle of the year. I don't think it is because it's...
We already passed it.
I know, but like, that should be a thing.
Hump week.
Yes. So, like,
That...
you've made it.
Don't clip that.
But yeah, no, we've more than made it through halfway of the year. I can't even believe it.
It's so hot. It's so fast.
We're officially in fall, which I think actually was last stream. But you know what?
Was
it's
it?
fine. I think so. I think it was on the 22nd. Yeah,
Damn.
if I'm not mistaken, the autumnal equinox. So we're in fall. I like how though, like literally, like the day after, I was looking at my tree, like I don't see any yellow, like. Come on, like, somebody didn't get the memo. It's time for you to turn a beautiful color. Yeah.
Chop.
I don't know why I thought, like, yeah, it's just gonna be like that. My grass woke up. It was like, oh, the summer's done. It's 90 degrees, but it's like coming out of dormancy. The grass got the memo. When's the tree gonna learn?
Love it.
Like we just had Employee Appreciation Week at work, and it was fun getting to mess with the boss a bit. Oh, that's always fun. Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, I totally feel that. We just got a little company-provided pizza, so we're feeling the love today. We're definitely feeling the pizza. Fall's the best season, then winter, then spring, summer is hell. Okay, I'm like a little weird in that, like, I think spring is my favorite season, but it's usually just because, like, after winter, seeing greenery come back is, like, everything to me. And that's when, like, most of the flowers are blooming, everything's starting to look pretty again, and summer's where it all fills out. But here in California, it fills out and then it dries out, so, you know, some drawbacks there. But yeah, I could be a fall enjoyer. It's when we get towards the end of fall, where it starts getting cold, and like dark, that I start to be on the fall hater side. But it's more so a winter thing. I do love seeing the snow on the mountains, though. That is very fun. Speaking of the mountains, though, I think fall's gonna be a great time to go up there and check them out with the foliage. We don't have a lot of trees that like turn colors. We have a lot of deciduous trees in California, as well as a lot of evergreens in our mountains, but not a ton that like change color very drastically. Green is a necessity. I live in the desert and look forward to all the green in the spring when rain brings them back to bloom. Oh yes, especially in the desert, because the wildflowers, like, some of them aren't even like the most spectacular flowers you've ever seen, but just against the like barren neutrals of the desert, like a little gilia or something looks fantastic. Good times, yeah. Spring is nice, but too much rain. I'm in Ohio, though, so I understand Cali not associated with rain. Yeah, I would say we actually get most of our rain in fall or winter first. By spring, I feel like it's mostly done. But, yeah.
This is already over here.
Oh. We had some rain recently, and it was really nice. I was like, oh man, I forgot that sometimes nature waters your lawn. Love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Hi guys, hello Brian, how are you?
Hello.
But yeah, I'll be excited to experience some fall. Actually, like the decorations, all the like weird little home goods. I already got 3 candles for fall. Like I'm ready. I got one that smells like apples. And yeah, we're starting off today with Cydog's PC. Can't remember if I said that or not, but yeah. First PC of 2. So just a classic stream today. All your favorites right here on KF 101. Yeah. No, it's the only like radio station I can think of. Apples, yeah. It's like got some cinnamon in it too, and some kind of other stuff. And it's cute. It's like a candle that came in a little pumpkin. And I got it at Aldi, so it was like $6. So all around, it was a boon. The food, not the candle. Oh, dang. I don't know, man. The candle smells pretty tasty, too. Like, I might take a bite. You guys have some great computers. Every time I have my set on one, I see another one I want. Oh, yeah. Well, and, like, our SKUs are changing, like, all the time, too, depending on kind of, like, what we have in stock, what we're getting, what's new. So, yeah. Especially if you're watching one for a while, and it's like, oh, well, here's a better one for basically the same price. But, yeah. I'm pretty sure I could eat the candle if I had the willpower. I could eat most things, if I needed to, yeah.
A carpet.
A carpet? If I needed to. Dude, when I was a kid, we had hamsters, and they got out of the cage, and they just, like, chewed a corner of the carpet out of our, like, bedroom.
Oh my god.
And it remained that way, like, as far as I'm concerned, to this day. Like, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Well, I guess you can still check, right?
Yeah, I should, actually. I want the Legacy 4 or the King 95. Ooh, good choices all around, honestly. Yeah, I would say those are, like, probably the two, like, best cases to work in, too. So anytime in the future you want to do, like, an upgrade, there's a lot of room, a lot of forgiveness in there for you to, like, get a screwdriver in there, tinker a bit. It's very nice. Also great airflow. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing?
Yo.
We were just discussing computers and fall. What flavor cake today? Ooh. Dude, you know, Fabian brought cupcakes from over the weekend over to here, and yesterday I had a chocolate one, and then 2 vanillas. And then today I had a vanilla one for breakfast. Cake counts as breakfast.
Lord.
It was pretty good. Especially because, like, now they've been there for a couple of days, so, like, the frosting's starting to get, like, you know, a little, like, hard on the outside, but, like, soft on the inside. Ideal. You gotta take it right to the edge of freshness to find that perfect spot. Hey, Ruru2, how you doing?
Yo.
Welcome in. Ruru2, you're here and I can finally complain about this. I've been pulling cankerworms off of my cherry tree. I didn't know what the heck was happening to it, because the leaves are starting to look all, I mean, you know, when the worms start going at it. But I didn't know what it was, because I didn't see any worms. A couple days go by, it looks horrible. About half of it is just, like, starting to do that. And then I start seeing them everywhere. So every morning and every evening, I'm pulling worms off that tree. I hate those worms too, because sometimes I'll buy like a head of broccoli from the grocery store, and it looks perfect, and then I open it up, and there's like a cankerworm right in the middle, and I'm just like, cool. Love that. Any PC cases smaller or smallest in the custom builder? Oh man. I don't think we have really many small ones. We might have one that is like more Maddox. No, not even, I don't think. I don't think we have anything that is just MATX even. Let me see what we got in here. I did approve one recently, but I don't know if it's gone into production yet. That is MATX, and also has pretty good airflow. because you know me, I don't dally on that. Let's get rid of this cooler. Oh, all we have are AIOs? What? Oh, what? Oh, probably because of CPU. Hold on. Nope, okay. No, I don't think we do right now. Probably the smallest out of everything we got on here right now. I want to say probably a Lancool. Unless I'm misremembering. Oh, actually, the Meshify's not small, but it's decent. You know what I mean? It fits on a desk pretty well. But yeah, that's about it for the custom builder. I will 1000% order a PC next week. I can't wait to see it being built on stream. Oh, heck yeah!
Nice.
Hey, use code Kelsey at checkout. You get a little tiny bit off. I got it working again. How about red velvet cake for Halloween? Ooh. Actually, I saw this recipe and it was for this like something called a poke cake, which is like you make like kind of like a sheet cake, and then you stab it a couple times when it's still like kind of warm, so it makes like little holes into it with like the end of a wooden spoon, and then you like make some kind of like a jelly jam-esque thing, puree, whatever, and you like put that in the holes of it so it soaks into the bread, and then you like frost it. And the recipe I saw for this was like a Halloween one, so then they also took the rest of it was like a cherry, kind of like jammy jelly thing that they did, and they like speckled it so it looked like blood. It was cool. Yeah. Sometimes I go on Martha Stewart's website. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, huh, how would I make a good invitation for my, garden party? Tell me, Martha. Oh, I'm sorry, not Martha Stewart. Better Homes. Better Homes and Gardens. We're there, folks. Stabbing a cake is it's perfect. Like, honestly, yeah. You can do a whole, like, The Shining moment. Yeah. Or Psycho. Ooh, what if you did, like, a blackberry filling and then it was, like, because it's, like, yeah, I don't know. I got the Chronos, I think about a couple years back from you guys. GeForce 3070, and I think about Ryzen 7 3700X. Ooh, nice build. Heck yeah. Yeah, the Chronos was one of our, like, main heavy hitters back then. Honestly, we were selling that one for a long time.
Yeah.
Only recently kind of went out, yeah. Good machine. I don't have any experience with cherry trees. Well, I know they come on different trees also, but cherries are, I guess, one of them. I doom chunk some chocolate milk for breakfast, usually before I head out of work at 5:30 a.m. Hey, sugar is energy, among a lot of other things, but yeah. Meshify between full and mid tower? Yeah, I'd say so. It's one of those things where it's not mid tower. It's not so much of a mid tower where you're like, oh gosh, how am I gonna make the fans and the heat sinks of this nice motherboard like coexist? It has like plenty of room for that, but it's definitely not full tower. Like it's pretty good. Is it a hollowed out cake with poke bowl tuna in it? I know. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, poke cake. No. She's got a home now. She's nesting. Yeah, that's true. But speaking of poke bowl though, I made homemade California roll poke bowl last night. What?
Oh.
Yeah. The imitation crab, not as good as the poke place. I gotta figure that out. I think you need QP mayo for it, but yeah. But otherwise, though, it was good. And I made it so picturesque. I had, like, the cucumbers on one end of it, and then the avocado, like, spread on the other side, with the crab all in the middle. And then I was like, ooh, spicy mayo drizzle, toasted sesame seeds. It was awesome. And then I was like, okay, this is wasted, actually, because hand it to the fiance, like, here you go. No one else is gonna see this, but it's lovely. Presentation matters. B850 or an X870 motherboard. Depends on the processor. But with AMD, I tend to find that even B850 boards, like, will run the processor totally fine. You just want to make sure that the heat sinks on it, the VRM heat sinks, are, like, decent. But yeah, X870, obviously, better VRM heat sinks, so it'll handle hotter chips better. And they usually come with a lot more features, a lot more, like, back I/O, like, more USB ports, that sort of thing. Everything else will look really nice. So, it can be a budget thing. If you need to, like, trim the fat in your build to make it hit a certain price point, that can be an option to do. So, consider. I don't think I like pumpkin in my cake. You know, there was like a year where I liked pumpkin pie, and then after then I've always been like, ooh, pumpkin pie, and then, like, I'm not really feeling it, actually. Anything pumpkin flavored, though, like pumpkin spice, I'm about. And that might just be, like, leftover from my days as a sorority girl. What do you think of the RTX 4080 Super? Fantastic card, still. Like, absolutely, still. It's only one generation behind, but that card is genuinely fantastic. If you had a chance to get that one today, I would still snatch it up. It's great. Saying hi before a bye. Okay, bye, Floyd.
Bye.
Bye and bye.
Oh.
We love you, Juan. Woo.
Thank you.
I feed pumpkin pie to my tortoise. Huh. Does he like it? Does he want, like, whipped cream with it?
Appreciate it, bro.
Would you save on the CPU or the GPU? Ooh, okay. I would say... This is tough, because, like, I would normally say save on the CPU, because you can upgrade the CPU further down the line for less money than it would take for you to upgrade the GPU. You know what I mean? Obviously, though, like, regardless, the upfront money is going to suck on a GPU. But, like, especially if you're going for, like, a pre-built that you're thinking about upgrading, the best thing you can do is go for the one with the better GPU. Just pumpkin filling. Oh, I guess it makes sense. He's got to watch his figure. Lian-Li makes nice cases. They do. They do indeed. 7600X is very good for the money, yeah. I see you that, and I raise you the 7600 non-X even. Honestly, any of the AM5 chips, like, you really can't go wrong with. Especially, like, if gaming is your main, like, focus. Would you call it blue?
Violet Dream, I guess.
RTX 5080, B850 Ryzen 7, 9800 X3D, 64 gigabytes of RAM, 4 terabyte memory, 1000 watts power. What do you guys think? I'm thinking Arby's. No,
What?
sorry. No, I think that sounds fantastic, actually. That sounds like a good machine. And yeah, like I'm saying, like, if you need to trim fat anywhere, the B850 is probably fine, even with that chip. Some of the B850s do kneecap the X3Ds a little bit, but not super noticeably. And again, it depends on those VRM heatsinks. If it's a B850 that has even just something on those VRMs, it's gonna be much better than one that's just, like, minimal. And by that, I mean, like, the heat sinks that are usually right kind of where the CPU is. It's kind of the square that's around where the socket is. There'll usually be, like, a heat sink here and here. On the B850 boards, they tend to be a lot thinner. And on some of the really cheap ones, they're just not even there. Or, like, they're barely there. And the X870 boards, they'll tend to have, like, really big chunky ones, which we love. But yeah, I think that's great. Can I buy a really powerful PC that can do anything for 10 grand? Technically, yes. Like, that you could throw any application at and it would be able to do it? Yes. But if you were like, build me the best computer I can possibly have for any application, you're looking at tens of thousands of dollars, like $75,000 machines. But that's like getting into the world of like professional graphics cards, Threadrippers, Xeon, stuff that like, you know, we don't even think about in the gaming world because it's unnecessary. But if you were doing like, let's say, 3D modeling, if you're rendering huge amounts of video, stuff like that, yeah, that's like what the professionals use. But yeah, I'll also say this, even a $10,000 PC will eventually be swallowed up by Moore's Law, however. Which is that every 2 years, stuff gets basically twice as powerful and half the price. So, time will make a $10,000 machine irrelevant. Always.
Still waiting on the half the price part.
Yeah, it's also just a matter of like when. Yeah, that actually might be the end of Moore's Law, is the fact that we're just like, what if it was more though? That's what I'm gonna get from you guys next week. Ooh, heck yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, good. If you're getting it from us, then yeah. I don't pass any B850s that are bad. That's the first thing I do, is I run every single chip on them, and I make sure that they bench where they're supposed to be. AM5, I would get a good Mobo 7600 and upgrade that to 12 Pro Ryzen 7 X3D when the Zen 6 comes out. Maybe so. Hey, what's up, Carnage? How you doing?
Yo, yo.
Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know why I was expecting to stand up right now, so I was like... Y'all see it soon. He'll turn it up soon. Fabian.
Turn it up.
Turn it up. Da, 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 da. Let's go one. Dude, we had the worst week of trivia that we've ever had this week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. There was a whole category where we didn't know a single answer to it. And it was
a young people question?
No, it wasn't. That's what's wild. All of the answers were, they were like about last names, and all the last names pertain to a private university somewhere. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I know like all the schools and whatnot. But like, I kid you not, every single person asked about, every one of us was like, one of them was like Antonio Brown, and it was like a football question, and we all were just like, because sports is like our weak spot. Although, LaDainian Tomlinson was an answer to another one, and I got that one because I just happened to be a Chargers fan back in 2006, and I was like, wait, I know this one! But yeah, sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them.
Damn.
It's grass seeding season? It definitely is. I keep putting it off, which is bad because the sun's getting lower in the sky, so the shadow's starting to take over more and more of the lawn.
Wait, why is it grass eating?
Oh, because it's getting cooler. So, like, usually in the fall, what you do is after the sun in the summer has killed a bunch of your grass, or, you know, rabbits, grubs, whatever, you go to all the bald spots and you put seed down, and you put, like, a little, like, top coat or, like, conditioner, maybe just some, like, good compost over it, and then you water it like mad for, like, 2 weeks, and the seeds will come up, and it basically just fills in your lawn.
Oh, seeding.
Seeding, yeah.
I heard eating.
Grass eating season. Oh, yeah. What is sports ball? That's what I'm saying. No, the thing that I keep waiting for, I was like, when is he ever going to ask something where it's like, and all the answers are WNBA teams. And I'm going to be the only one in the bar who's like, you got this, guys. No. The sun's getting low, big guy. Yeah. Only literally. Man, I gotta tell you, they gave us like a year to get our like yard finished, and that was not enough time because I didn't realize that the sun would change position in the sky So things that I was like, oh, this is great, it gets shade, no longer get shade in the summer. Or, oh, this is great, it gets, full sun. No, not in the winter. But that's life, I guess. What is the brand of 5080s that you guys use? I don't know, what are you seeing a lot these days? Kind of depends on what we got just in stock.
MSI, sometimes ASUS, Gigabyte.
Yeah.
Mostly MSI and Gigabyte.
That's what we've been seeing lately. But it could be a Zotac.
Rarely.
It just depends on what we got in stock.
Yeah.
I just had to rototone level the yard. Oof, been there. Actually, I haven't, and I probably should level. Damn. I aerated, that's what I did.
I'm a level with you.
Yeah.
Solo leveling.
So,
Like the anime.
I like MSI. MSI's good. Fabian, where are you going?
I don't know. So
You just came in to do a little heart finger and then
it's
leave?
the hard thing for chat.
Oh, that's fair. That was Fabian's hands, everyone. Found a rabbit hole in my
Oi.
neighbor's front lawn. Ooh, rip.
Very orange today.
Yeah?
As soon as fall hit.
Yeah. I was telling everyone that I was like, the day after, like, the season changed, I went out to my tree and was like, why are you turning colors? Like, come on.
What are you doing?
Hello, it's fall.
Yeah. He's a
No.
pumpkin spice boy? Yeah, literally.
Those ground rats better not come to my veggie garden. Oh, that's like my biggest fear. How many builds today, Hayden? We got 2. What's up, Hayden? I didn't see you
The
come in.
bear is here?
What bear?
The-
Apparently it's me.
Okay.
That's what he said. Or are you the bear?
No, I feel like you're the bear. Juan's the otter. No.
What's up, Hayden? What's up, Ruru?
Ruru.
Yeah. I mean, I've had Halloween stuff up since September 1st. I'm honestly, I'm sleeping on it. I even went to, like, Michael's, and I was like, we're gonna get stuff, and then I left, because I was like, I couldn't decide on the theme.
Saw Carnage in here, too. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, fool? Juan is a walrus? What do you mean by that?
Because the mustache?
Ah,
These are the two, right? Yeah.
makes sense.
Cause forgot all about me. I'm sorry, Hayden.
Wait, who? Just
Huh?
kidding. Is it forget
Oh.
about who?
The dancing gummy bears. Man, speaking of gummy bears, Juan brought a giant bag of gummy bears here.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I
Is it
know.
Ruru tu or Ruru usted?
That's actually a pretty good joke. That was some classic dad joke right there. We had a professor, oh my gosh, it was in high school. We had a teacher, and he was Mr. Yamas, and he was like, okay, my first son, I'm going to name him Komote. So his name would be Komote Yamas.
Komote Yamas.
But then he had a son, and he just named like Miguel or something, and we were like, what happened to Komote? Like, you've been making that
Yeah.
joke for years, dude.
Should we tell Fabian the thing I've been telling y'all?
Oh, don't worry, I'll tell Fabian. I've had everyone walk by and compliment, and I think I started a trend of putting decorations up extra early. Oh yeah, there's always a couple people in our like neighborhood who, yeah, they're on it.
You would.
I don't know. I always procrastinate a bit, which is not good. But yeah, what I noticed though is that people put up a lot of like fall stuff, and I was like, oh man, are we gonna do like a like fall to Halloween to like fall, like Thanksgiving fall kind of thing? You know, like
There you
people
go.
putting up like, you know, very harvesty wreaths and like hay bales with pumpkins on them, and I was like, okay, yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna name my son Skytech. You guys are gonna have to sponsor his education and esports career. Makes sense.
You know what? Worth, yeah. That's like free advertisement. It's like that one commercial that
I'll
keeps
get that
going on.
approved. Just kidding.
Yeah, it's like that one commercial where the parents sold their children's naming rights to the companies. Yeah.
Is the Legacy 4 good for 4K gaming? It depends on which, like what it has in it.
Yeah, it depends. 5081? Yeah. I mean, like, as good as 4K gaming can get.
You You make your PCs in the sky? Yes. Juan is actually floating right now. Better yet, we're actually streaming right now from a blimp.
Yeah. That'd be cool. We should get a blimp.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I see comments on all the time? This goes for both of you guys. That they're always like talking crap when we're using what is that called? Electric screwdrivers.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, you guys know we build, or not we, 'cause I don't build nothing. Like Juan, for instance, builds like 1,000 PCs a day. Bro isn't gonna freaking thumb screw every single
Yeah.
one.
I do the thumb
Where are you
screwing,
going
and
with
it's because
it?
I do one or two.
Huh? Cause they were just like getting mad that we're using power tools for building PCs. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah. Well, you know, people like to think like, oh well, I mean, you just use a screwdriver. Like, yeah, if I was building one in a day.
I guess. I have the smaller one for the more sensitive part.
Yeah. The bikini trimmer of screwdrivers, if you will.
The
Alright, bye, chat.
you good?
For sensitive areas.
Yeah, cause like for screwing down plastic fans, I'm not gonna be here all day.
Plus, I gotta tell you something. Go for it. He doesn't give the screws
Oh
a
my
stare
God.
of evil, and they screw themselves in. Yeah. I don't know, especially fan screws. Sometimes they're like, no, I don't want it.
Yeah, dude, you gotta like
Like
in
what?
and out. Like, come
Yeah.
on, bro. Basically, I had to like self-tap them.
Mm-hmm. I told them, oh shoot, what happened? They will stop complaining when you do electric screwdriver giveaway, yeah. Although we use Milwaukee, I'm like, no way we're giving those away. We also have limiter so it doesn't over tighten. Exactly.
Yeah, I set it to the lowest one.
Okay, hold on, let me drive. Let me go back over to YouTube. Let me drive, let me get in the car and go over here. Alright. The 7900 XTX one? Ooh. Like, yeah, it can definitely do 4K gaming, but like I said, even
4K
with...
just isn't there.
Yeah, I was like, even with like a 5090, at best, you're looking at 60 frames. 60 beautiful frames, but it's just one of those things that you kind of gotta weigh, you know what I mean? Most games, especially competitive ones, you're gonna want to be prioritizing FPS. So I always recommend 1440p as like that sweet spot. But like, is it capable of it? Yes. I always want to recommend it. Which power supply do you guys use? A couple different ones.
A lot of Seasonic.
Yeah, a lot of Seasonic. Some by Cougar, some by Apex Gaming. These are the ones that go through me. I don't know what.
I
ends up
haven't
in the
used
line.
Apex in a fat minute.
That's wild because I swear I tested like 12 of them a couple months ago.
Was it Enermax? I see a lot.
Yeah.
Thermalright, I see a lot. Some Montech here and there. The ones I see most are Enermax and Seasonic.
And yeah, it's on the lowest torque. One always demonstrates by putting his hand on it, and yeah.
Yep.
Nerd on the Budget emailed y'all about that, but he never got a response. Who's Nerd on? Oh, like a YouTuber or something? No, I've never heard of them. But yeah, I was like, basically we advertise the wattage, and they're all gold.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure they'll also say if they're modular or not, but I could be wrong.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
No.
Well, for a while there, a lot, even like... Well, I was like, if you're looking at 650, 750 watts, you're probably looking at a non-modular. The higher end stuff, you're probably getting modular.
Also no.
No? 1000 watts? Oh, well, yeah, that's the Helios. I guess you're right, probably more of that stuff is on the...
also no.
It's probably because more of that stuff's on the custom builder. Yeah. 2 years ago, I bought a PC from a brand named Tech Magnet, and it was a Skytech 7020. And when I got it, for some reason,
What's
it had
a
a 9020 case. But then since I've
What are
had
these
it, the
words?
cord almost burned my house down. And about a year ago, my SSD just quit. My local PC fixers literally called the SSD a Temu SSD. So I'm never buying from a non-trusted brand ever again.
What's a 7020?
Yeah, I'm like, what? And the 9020 case? I'm very... Oh, Dell Optiplex. Oh, okay. I was like, okay. Oh, well, yeah, if it was an
Oh.
Optiplex, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, okay. Gotcha.
You ever bust open one of those?
Yeah.
It's a lot of green PCB in there, I'll tell
A
you
lot
that.
of, yeah.
Yeah.
Very custom motherboard.
I mostly play GTA RP. Yeah, he's a YouTuber. Ah, okay.
GTA's pretty old. Well.
Yeah, it's like GTA would probably be fine on it. Granted, I've never played the RP servers. I don't know if there's,
Yeah, I
if
don't
some of
know
the
what
mods
kind
that they
of
have,
mods
like,
would weigh it down.
yeah, make it harder. Hey, Killer, how's it going?
Yo, what up, dude? Long time no see, my boy.
I should really look into those like, sometimes I think those RP servers would be pretty cool. Like, probably not so much GTA for me, but like Red Dead. I keep finding, like, you know, on like my algorithm, somebody who's live, and I guess there's like this one Red Dead, like, server that they turned into basically just a horse girl game. But every time I'm in there, I'm like, actually, this looks kind of fun.
Of course it does.
That game has some of the best horse, like, mechanics of any game ever.
Oh yeah?
It's up there with Barbie Horse Mystery.
The shrinkage.
I never rode a stallion because I didn't want to look at that to begin with. Yeah. Only mayors in this house.
Mayor?
Mayors.
Of what town?
Mayor. M-A-R-E.
Oh.
Yes. Although every time I say the title of that one show, The Mayor of Easttown or whatever, that's got like Kate Winslet, it sounds like I'm saying the mayor, and I have to be like, the mayor. The mayor.
The mayor.
You go tell the mayor. Yeah. I've never seen that show, but I think my dad was watching an episode, and every time she was on screen, he was like, yeah, mayor. What are you gonna do about it, mayor? Mayor, like, I was like, I don't think that's her name, Dad. Yeah, it was funny. It was, oh, you know, it's the usual.
You guys
Still
are
have
so
it?
different.
What? I know, really. And I still have it, and in a few days I'm building a Skytech Nebula with the 3050. Right now I have a GT 1030, so I'm about to have like the craziest upgrade ever. Oh, heck yeah, from a 1030,
Nice.
whoo. Yeah, that'll be nice. Life's been long, man. Oh, I feel that in my bones. Is a Ryzen 9 9900X and 5080 good? Yeah, it's fantastic. There's very little that is better than that. Yeah, they have Red Dead RP servers. Yeah, I've seen a few of them. But, like, even when I've watched, like, some of them, I feel like I'd either have to find one that's, like, really hardcore in that, like, we are completely in character and, like, yeah. Because it's, like, the being, like, half in, half out, I'm like, eh. I don't know. I used to do text-based role-playing on Neopets as a youth. I'd be like, and today we're gonna roleplay Digimon, and, yeah. The whole thing. Y'all have no idea how we used to rough it back before, you know, constant connection to the internet. Some of my newer techs look at me weird when I'm using power tools for switching VFDs and PLCs out. We don't have time for just hand tools where the warehouses have to keep running. Just set your limits properly and it'll all be fine. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's an efficiency thing at that point. Where's the Kelsey PSU tier list? That's a great question. I could probably do one, actually. I don't know, I've tested so many power supplies at this point. It's crazy.
Oh. I'm okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, what?
Oh, hold on.
What?
Because I thought you said mute, sorry.
Promo code.
Oh, yeah. Use code Kelsey. K-E-L-S-C-Y. At checkout.
You didn't. What?
What?
You motioned like you're gonna.
I was, and then I was like, I could just say it.
You. Okay.
Okay. Unless you want me to type, I can type it too.
You can do whatever you
I
want.
don't know, man. I think I just got thrown off because I think I was in the middle of reading something and then I was like, what?
Sorry.
That's all good. The Who? Yeah. Someone knew we were closed and he was like, I gotta ask you something, but I don't want you to get mad or I don't want to ruin our friendship. That's always the way, man, I'm telling you. So on the side I was on, and he told me that someone told him that, oh man, oh no. I want to tell you who told him. Ooh. Yeah, the one thing I've learned growing up is that if you tell somebody a secret, they're probably going to tell somebody else. So, that is the thing to know. But, I mean, at least it didn't go bad. Like, bad, so that's good. Happy Hump Day, Chili Con 1 to you as well.
Yo, happy Hump Day.
Mirror of East. There might be a season 2 of it. I probably will watch it eventually. I actually really like Kate Winslet. I actually think that, like, in Titanic, I think that she's, like, probably one of the most beautiful women in the world in that movie. I don't know why. This is like a hill I'll die on. Hello guys, I clicked the link and got into a meeting. I love meetings that could be an email. Yeah, I feel that. When one's going to show pictures of the Z3.
Am I?
Yeah, so drop it in the Discord sometime, yeah.
Yeah, I could. If I remember.
She also said I can turn him and pursue him. I'll tell you what, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you know.
I bet that song's older than him.
Ow. Yeah, you're right. Oof. Hey, glad I made it in time to see the stream. Hey, welcome in.
Welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, we're still on our first build. We're on Cydogs right now, but you're right after that, so yeah, you're totally in time. My secret is I see angry people. They're everywhere, and they don't know they are angry. So, creep. I don't know if you meant for those two things to go together, but that honestly is a remix waiting to happen. Just that line from The Sixth Sense and then goes straight into TLC. What's for dinner? Oh man. I don't know actually. What's today? Wednesday?
Gotta check the calendar.
Oof. I think I was probably gonna make a pizza, but I had pizza for lunch, so the idea makes me want to run away. What do I have at home? This is a great question. I don't know. I don't know what's for dinner. Because I ordered DDR4 sticks with the same specs as my other sticks in my PC, and I had to up my voltage to get everything stable at the speeds I wanted. Yeah, sometimes that's still just what you kind of gotta do. But you got them, like, stable now? Like, they're good? Oh, sorry, Killer, where? Who's the dictator when you need him? Who's the dictator?
What? What's happened?
Set of pendulets on my side. Either you go to where you think they're at, or you just keep going through life. You'll find them. Get some fried chicken and waffles. Ooh, that does sound good. Ooh. Costco chicken. That's my I don't want to cook alternative. Yeah. What happens though when I don't want to cook and I don't want to deal with the Costco parking lot? Although I'll tell you, like a rotisserie chicken in general, like obviously Costco is the best one you can get, but like yeah, those are great because I'll usually just have rotisserie chicken. I'll get like a like a Nora's rice side or something to make with it. Cook a little asparagus or something, a meal. Then I take the rest of the chicken, shred it, put it in a little tupper, get some like cheap ragu, prego, whatever your goo of choice, like Alfredo sauce, and just with a little bit of olive oil, noodles, the easiest, and also like lamest Alfredo anyone could ask for, or do a little taco seasoning on it, enchiladas. For days, you could eat off this one chicken. I do creamy mushroom chicken with the leftover Costco chicken. Ooh, okay. Also a good option. I still need to get a Costco membership. Oh, I'm lucky. My dad got one, and then you get 2 with them, you know? And so it defaulted to me. Where would they be at, though?
Well, I'm gonna tell him you don't live in the same house.
What, with my dad?
Yeah.
That's been very well known. That's why I'm like, I went down and visited my dad this week. You know, I walked down the hall and was like, hey, it's been a long time. They're getting smaller now, but it's like $5 US to adults dollars for a week. Yeah, for real. Yeah, the ones at Costco are huge. Costco chicken in my ear, still the same size. I go directly, no cart, get the chicken, sometimes the Parmesan, and I'm out in 10 minutes or less with the self-checkout. Dude. I don't want to say, like, that's my dad to a T, but, like, for real. But, like, he'll go on, like, the busiest time on the busiest day, get one chicken and stand in line with everyone. And I'm just like, why?
What would that be?
Like, Saturday at, like, 1 p.m.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I got a pumpkin squishmallow, and it's the softest thing ever. Oh, yeah, those are really soft. Those are fun. You are my fave daughter, you get my Costco membership. Basically. I was also the only daughter that wasn't living with him, so I was like, hey. That's right. My sister, eat a meal that wasn't DoorDash? Never.
The shade. The shade. How's she doing?
How's she doing?
Just curious, I can't ask.
I mean, alright, I guess?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
the shade. How's she doing? Yes, I did a stress test on Minecraft on maximum challenge because I couldn't do anything else than that. LOL. I mean, that's kind of the best way to test is like just, yeah, run it on something for a long time, stress it. What kind of PC would I need to generate a glitch portal between timelines?
A good one?
A quantum one, probably.
A really good one.
Yeah. An Alienware.
An E.
If you don't want to spend money on something that you don't need at Costco, never get a card. So true. So true.
Hey, you tried the peanut butter pretzel thing?
Oh, that are over there? No. They're
Pretty
probably
good.
really good, yeah.
They're decent. They're a little salty. Well,
That's what
yeah,
you,
makes
yeah,
sense.
the pretzel. Costco was like once a month, but it's $400 trip, yeah. I also go there for the tire service. Yeah, everything's huge, and ketchup lasts for 2 months. What's also funny is that like my dad will get like, he's like, oh, I got the 2-pack of the eggplant parmesan from Rouse. Do you want the other one? So when I go and visit him, it's like, okay, here's leftovers from tonight. Here's half of something that I bought at Costco that was a 2-pack. And it's just like, here's some lemons from the tree, and like, here's a copy of The Week, which he has a subscription to, and then he gives it to me later, and I haven't read them for like a year, but he still is like, and here you go. And he sends me on my way. It's very kind, but I'm also like, why are you buying it if it's too much food, dude? And also, just put it in the freezer, like. He's trying to secure your next visit, yeah.
Did he grow up in Poland or here?
Mostly here.
Mostly, okay.
Yeah, yeah. And he moved when he was a kid. Yeah, Killer, I don't know what you're on about. I feel like I lost the plot. Is it normal to see 85C on Minecraft on my CPU for like 30 seconds when going in a world with the maximum amount of chunks?
Yeah, maybe. 85 is kind of high though.
Yeah. What chip was it again? I remember you mentioned it. Hold on, a while back. Let me see. Yeah, what CPU? Because that makes a difference.
What cooler? Well, yeah, what CPU? Yeah.
How much do you charge to do a build? So basically, like the builds you see here, they're done on a custom builder. So if you order through there, it's a free option to have it built live on stream. Otherwise, it's cost for the parts, and I think it's like a $50 or $100 build fee, like on
yeah,
that. Yeah.
About.
Y'all know Saddam?
Heard of him?
Do you mean Saddam? Because you wrote sedan?
Sedan?
Like a Corolla?
I think it's okay if I mean, I suppose.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Sedan.
Do you remember the Ford Taurus? Yeah, Kelly, I think you're getting a little off track here. I mean, we get off track on like conversations a lot, but I think you're
if
way
he gets to
off
pop
track.
off, he can pop off too.
Mm.
But yeah, I have no idea where you're going with this, my boy. That's how you say it. I think isn't it pronounced like an M? Is it not? Am I wrong?
Hello, Killian. How are you?
Yo.
Did you visit Poland? I never have been. No, I wanted to, but by the time I was old enough and had like the money to do so, I realized I hated flying. And I was like, I want to do this the least amount of times possible until I die.
12600KF on the Hyper 2112. Push pull. 85 degrees spike for 30 seconds. I mean, it doesn't sound not, but also.
Like always talked about grass, food, cars, music. Good one. Yeah. It was like just the classics, you know. We also never talk about PC builds. The most is cool case. Yeah. Yeah, I answer questions, but usually we've already talked about everything one kind of can. I mean, unless there's like something really cool in like, you know, PC news. We talked about that really cool retro case. I still want it. Dude, did I tell you guys about the random Super Dance Mix Hits album that I found in that CD pile that I found in the garage? And we ran out of CDs to play in the car, so I was like, let's just put this one on. It probably sucks. It's like
the car has a CD player?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, this album though, like, I was just driving to it and I was like, I've never felt more optimistic about life. And then when this freaking dance CD from like 1999 came into my life, it was just like, it was like true hype stuff. And I was like, I gotta have a New Year's party or something. I don't even like dance music, but it was what I needed, you know? You guys are great to talk to, so that's why people keep coming back. Yeah, it's like, we're like an interactive podcast.
The Tucson or the Subaru?
Tucson.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm good. I found 7900 XTX open box for $600. So now I don't know if I should get that or the 5070 Ti. Ooh, that is a tough decision. How are you guys? We're good. We're good.
Good.
Honestly, I think the 7900 XTX is the better. It's the better deal for that. Like, just because of all that VRAM. I'm not saying that the 5070 Ti is a bad card. It's fantastic. And does have faster clocks, if I'm not mistaken. But that 7900 XTX is still a beast, and it's not even one generation behind, is it yet? Because AMD hasn't released like their 9000 series equivalent of that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know. We haven't even heard whispers of it, so.
No. Where does the 9060 stack up?
I mean, you'd put it up against like the 5060 Ti and that kind of range.
Oh, that's the AMD offerings.
Oh, against AMD offering? Yeah, it'd probably be closer to like where the 7800 XT is, but it's below that even. I would think.
Okay.
The worst part, he likes the girl. I think that. Oh, that's us, Hayden. I'm sorry. 9080 XT is a myth. Maybe CES. Yeah, we'll see. I can't believe that that's actually coming up like real soon.
3 months.
Wait,
September's actually 2 months.
Oh no.
Did you enjoy that?
No, it'd be 3 months. Just think about it. Once we get to October, the whole month of October, the whole month of November, the whole month of December.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, it's scaring me there. Yeah. I should be at CES, but we will see.
Oh, is it still up in the air? I thought it was a guaranteed thing.
We're waiting because I thought I was supposed to get free tickets, and then it was like, I don't know.
I see you
I
guys
had
there.
an issue.
Really?
Well, like, it's a whole thing. Company's still gonna pay, but it's one of those things where the things that we thought we had, for me at least, because I hadn't gone before, it might not work.
Oh, you got expensive.
Yeah.
Good luck getting you to spend money.
Oh, I'm not spending any of my money on that.
Yeah, thought so.
Like, don't get me wrong, CES is cool, but spending money or being on the couch in January, like, just
Also,
on a weekend.
they're pretty slow to payback. I've heard.
Yeah. I don't know, but we shall see. If we go to CES, though, we'll make a bunch of content, because I think it'll be me and Handy going, so, yeah. Base price is too damn high, yeah. Yeah, I think they've realized that, like, there is a limit to what people will pay for things.
We'll see if they do anything about it.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
All I'm seeing is, tourism is down, but ain't no action, nothing's happening. Tourism is down, but not prices.
What do you think of NVIDIA investing in Intel? You think they finally make an APU that will go on H2A GPUs? I don't know. I don't think so, because I just feel like that would be locking themselves a little bit too much. Like, that would be good for both of them, but it would also kind of hurt NVIDIA then. Like, you know, if it was supposed to go hand in hand with an Intel chip that they couldn't also pair with AMD.
Also, Intel got their own ARC going.
Yeah. And I don't know anything. Genuinely, I don't know any of the whisperings of this. They don't tell me nothing, but I would be surprised actually if ARC just kind of stopped being a thing. Just because of the investment in it.
Oh, that's a take.
I said what I said. The graphics card took a deuce today after 2.5 years of problems.
No.
I'm so sorry. That sucks. Was it just like artifacting or just like, bam, no display out of nowhere? Also, what's up, Seneca? How you doing?
Yo, what up, Nero?
i5 12600KF, small overclock on basically everything on the CPU, Hyper 212, and a push-pull. Okay, so Hyper 212 with a 12600KF should be totally fine on that. So that is getting kind of hot, but it makes me wonder if it's... I mean, especially with a little bit of overclock, yeah, it could just be that it's like really stressing the CPU, because Minecraft's pretty processor intensive. You'd say that, right? Yeah. You're more the Minecraft expert, so figure I'll run that by you. Yeah.
Is anyone truly an expert?
I don't know, man. I feel like we're like, most people, or like a lot of people ended up speccing into Minecraft was like what I did with Sims, and I was so far in the skill tree that I just couldn't,
I've
back
lost
out.
Many of years.
I couldn't re-roll, yeah.
Cost me a lot of grades.
So yeah, 85C's, well, I don't know actually. 85C at a processor intensive on a 12600KF with an air cooler on it. That's actually about what I would expect.
Yeah, like
you're fine.
It's not a bad number, but it's not like a number that's.
Yeah, it took me a minute to like. I don't know, cross-reference with a lot of stuff that I test, but usually I test a 12600K, so not KF, but pretty close, with a 6-pipe air cooler with 1 fan on it, in every single case that I build in to get like that metric. And usually what I'm looking for is under stress about a top temperature with that of about like 83 C. A really good airflow case, I can get it as low as 76 C under load, but 83 is still up at where I consider it to be pretty acceptable with an air cooler. So you're fine.
You're gonna start testing with Java
And that's
Minecraft.
not even with an overvolt or anything. Java Minecraft.
Yeah, with mods. The heavy hitter. Not the optimized soy Windows Minecraft that can run on anything.
I got 7800 XT for 650 CAD, brand new after tax. Do you guys think that was a good deal?
I don't know. I don't know Canadian dollar reduce.
Yeah, hold on, let me think. Let me see conversion. Yes. Of course, hold on, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's really good. About $100 under what I'm seeing it for here, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a great deal. Very nice.
What's up, Jean-Paul Bacon?
I was thinking, what CPU to go with it? My friend says 7800X3D, but it's a bit expensive. Any suggestions? If the 7800X3D is too expensive, I really recommend something like the... I would go for like a 7700X or just a 7700, or jump up. That sounds like jump up.
Jump up.
Jump around.
Do a flip.
And do and do like a 7900X or 7900. If those are cheaper options.
How?
What do you mean? With
Is
the
that
7900X?
3D tax that bad?
Yes, on the 7800X 3D
God
sometimes.
damn.
It would still be great. Obviously, the X3D is like considered the best for gaming, but that doesn't mean that the other ones around it are going to be significantly worse for gaming. They're still very, very good. They're just not the best.
Hey, thank you for the bits. Stocky Jack, how's
fantastic.
it going? How's it going?
9700X? Yeah, or 9700X. Very good offering there. Ooh, yeah. Twitch has been very, very active. Sorry, now I'm thinking about that dance CD. Arc is not a competitor to NVIDIA. Arc is now cost sector. NVIDIA sells high-end with some broken parts put into the 60s class. I guess that's true, yeah, because Arc was actually competing with them on that, on like the entry-level plane. It crashes all the time on games like, Path of Exile 2. Oh, ooh, that sucks. But today it stopped displaying. Oh, the slow death.
Rip.
That sucks. I'm really sorry, man. You guys don't offer upgrades for GPUs, do you? No. We just build full PCs.
Nope. Check eBay.
Yeah, so the prices on that Arc B580, we came a long way from the GPU drought where I paid almost the same price for a 1050 Ti. I feel ya.
Oof.
The year was 2020, maybe 2021.
Yeah, about.
And I paid $300 for a 5500 XT and an RX 580. Oof. The Thermalright Peerless Assassin is the new budget king for air coolers. That's true, yeah. I still like stand the V-True, but like, you don't see it around as much. Like you kind of have to seek it out. I rock a Peerless Assassin. Point proven. About 4 of those for my DIY builds. Yeah, not a bad option at all. Canadian dollar is a loonie. This is why a coin jar in Canada is called a loony bin. Oh man, really? I'm gonna ask my Canadian friend. I'm curious now. Maybe it's not the same in Quebec though. Is 7600 X3D still at Micro Center exclusive? I think so. I think it's just their exclusive. Or at the very least, it doesn't come, through me, so. Yeah, there could be resellers. That's always like the problem. Is that anytime there's like something new or exclusive, the secondary market.
Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is complete.
Excellent, excellent. Alright.
Alright.
Lovely, lovely. Alright, this PC is done. It is going to go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers that you need, so out of the box, it's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, and you're good to go. We are also going to stress test this, make sure its components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, and thank you so much for ordering with us, Cydog. Lovely PC.
Thank you, thank you.
Gorgeous. Lian-Li. Alright, Deadaim. You are up. Back on topic, y'all have any idea how to make a cake that tastes like the ready ones that only need water, oil, egg, and cooking? Box mix is probably like the best kinds of ones, like the Betty Crockers, because you kind of just like add and inflate. I'm trying to think what the secret is though to get it to taste like really good. Yeah, could be something to do with how you, if the butter's melted or whatnot. But yeah, I don't really know. Rip, those options here in Canada are all pretty much the same price with little difference. I'll just get the 7800 X3D then if it's that good. Yeah, I mean like, if it's just a little bit of a difference, then yeah, go for that. 4070 Ti, i9 12900 KS, and 64 gigabytes of DDR4, 3600 minutes per RAM. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Especially 3600 for the DDR4, yeah, not bad. The loony bin is a bad pun. Oh, okay, I was like, huh. Yeah, be going there, yeah. Oh, Amazon price is 7600 X3D, 355, 7800 X3D, 358. That's wild. Could be wildin'. Ask your Canadian friend anyway, I will. Resellers, it's not Amazon the seller, some memory C, yeah. A lot of those supermarket cakes use box cake mix. I would think so, yeah. That was... I actually watched the, like, Food That... What was it? The Food That Built America episode about Betty Crocker, and it was so interesting. So, like, it started as, like, a radio show, and Betty Crocker was, like, a character, actually. Like, there was, like, an actual woman behind it, but, it, like, she wasn't Betty Crocker, she wasn't, like, you know, the lady you see on the cake boxes and all this. And, like, women around America would, like, tune into this radio show to hear Betty Crocker talk about, like, oh, you know, like, here's how you do, like, you know, this recipe and whatnot, and here's how to cook this and that and the other. But she kept getting, like, letters in from the ladies being like, how do I make a cake? Like, cakes were, like, the thing she got the most, you know, inquiries about. So then the whole team at... I can't remember who owns Betty Crocker, but the whole team was basically like, we gotta figure out how to make like an instant kind of cake mix. And the first flavor they did was actually a ginger cake. Because that's what they could figure out. Eventually chocolate came and all this. But what's interesting was that somebody found out that Betty Crocker wasn't an actual person. Like that it was like, you know, a character, a ruse, and there was just some other lady like, you know, giving all the advice. And they released this paper, like, in the newspaper, like, Betty Crocker is a fraud. And I kid you not, all the women went, shut up. Like, they were like, we don't care, shut up, I love Betty Crocker. Don't you come for Betty Crocker. And I think that that is friggin' hilarious, actually.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Makes me think of that meme where it's like they hated him because he told the truth. Betty Crocker isn't a real person. Shut up. Yeah. So that was hilarious. There's also this whole thing where it's like, you know, These like housewives would be like, you know better than to call me when Betty's on. Like, it was like a whole thing. Dude, that is my favorite TV show. I love the History Channel when it's not talking about aliens. ProArt loves the ProArt line of products. They really do, yeah. That's what they say on Insta. If you don't express, you never do. Yeah, I've learned that the comment section of anything is usually the depths of man's depravity. ProArt series looks pretty good, like a classical in a sense, comfortable painting. Yeah, it's like they're for the artsy people, so they got to be aesthetically, clean, pleasing. Stupid sexy Flanders. And then Julia Child came to invent cooking on TV. Yep. There's always a bigger fish. And then Martha Stewart. And then they had to send her to jail. Yeah. You know why? Insider trading.
Oh, I thought it was tax evasion.
No, that's what everybody thinks, but like it was insider trading. I learned this in a business finance class I took in college.
Oh, but when Nancy Pelosi does it.
Right. We had to make an example out of Martha Stewart.
How was she insider trading?
She got. It's basically one of those things where it's like she had knowledge before it happened that there was going to be. I don't know if it was like a company merger or someone was going to be selling something off or whatever, but basically, she learned about that and she tipped off a lot of people.
I know what insider trading is, but what
was the exact same thing? I mean, it was. I don't know. I don't know what company was selling.
Like, what would hurt? Like Big Butter or something? Like what?
No. Hold on. Let's pull up an article. Why did Martha Stewart go to prison? Oh, also it seems like, obstruction of justice, false statements to investigators. So I'm guessing that it was not a clean trial. Oh, she was not convicted of insider trading itself, but rather of actions taken to cover up the sale after the fact.
Stock sale. 2001. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, this was, Shrek had come out, and
Crazy.
Martha Stewart went to jail. It was a whole thing. But yeah.
Wow.
I've been using the ProArt series since X470. Ooh, nice. Heck yeah.
Thoughts on American-made cars? Ooh, junk.
Yeah, reliability-wise, absolute trash. I mean, out
There's
here, a Chevy is, crappy, but the parts are cheap, because
There's a few
American models.
diamonds in the rough.
So, they're really cheap to repair. So the saying is, Chevy, they run like crap, but they'll run like crap forever. And that's as close as you get reliability-wise. If you just want like a big fat engine in a giant truck or rear-wheel drive car, then yeah, American Made's awesome. But there's a reason that Toyota kind of owns the market out here. One will never eat Whataburger? That's probably true. You'd have to be in Texas to do that.
Probably true. Am I missing out? I don't think so.
But what if the American-made Toyota?
I'm starting to think that Toyotas are kind of on the decline as well.
They are.
But
yeah.
I don't think that it's because of where they're made. I think it's just because of capitalism in general and just the race to the bottom and the seek of, the search of just profit margins.
Yeah, everyone has their ebb and flow too. Like Mercedes used to actually be very reliable at a time, and now the like thought of that is mind blowing. Because a Mercedes is like, it's like for people who really enjoy being stranded on the side of the road. Whereas BMWs used to be very unreliable, and now they're actually like pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean any car can be if you take care of it.
Yes and no.
That's
There's
true.
definitely some cars that you can do.
no.
Yeah, you can take perfect care of an Alfa Romeo, but that thing's
And a
going at
Range
40,000
Rover.
miles before you're just like, please, somebody rid me of this Alfa Romeo. Yeah.
That's true.
Dude, some viewer of mine gave me a 5070 Ti. Dope! W for that viewer, heck yeah. Dang, you guys give me nothing. Oh shit.
No. For real, dude. Chinese brands. Dude, I mean, if you were executed on the spot in America for trying to purchase a Chinese brand, I think they'd be pretty sick.
But one will experience tacos from Dairy Queen. Really? I don't know. I feel like the last thing I'm thinking about when I go to Dairy Queen is tacos. Like a sundae, yes. Maybe a burger.
Yeah, maybe a burger.
But like tacos, no.
Yeah, like the BYD is cool. Like even Jim Farley loves his fucking BYD. Like the CEO of Ford loves his fucking Chinese car, so you know they got a banger.
We did have 2 years of supply chain shortages and cutting corners. Those cars are now on the road for 3 years, breaking down. Yeah. Me every day waiting to hear news about how Subaru's in a decline. I gotta be like,
God.
please let that hit the news before my lease is up. Benz is like a 90s Dodge at this point. I give you the business all the time. That is true, that is true. I gave you my 1060 that came out, LOL. No, thank you. Ah! Does anyone know if the Gigabyte A16 laptops are reasonable build quality? I've never used a Gigabyte laptop, and I haven't really encountered them much either. Like, you know, usually when I'm at Best Buy, I go and I kind of like fondle all the laptops, and I look at all the PCs and I compare them against what we got and all that junk. But yeah, I haven't gotten like the chance to get my hands on a Gigabyte, so I couldn't say.
I had an ASUS one that I quite liked, but their customer service left a lot to be desired.
It works for me because I'll never call customer service. I'm one of those people. I'm like, I'll just take the L.
It was the one time I did and I regretted it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just figured out the issue on my own.
That's actually why I did once. I emailed Thermalright because my power supply was bad,
Yeah.
and they sent me another one, and then I was supposed to send the other one back, but I didn't. And also, I guess it wasn't actually my power supply. This is before I worked here. So then I just kept my old power supply, and they just charged me $50, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take. So, shout out to Thermalright. That was actually really dope. Trade you a 3060 for a 5090. Oh, that's definitely a transaction. The next gen cards coming are going to be massive. Yes and no, because I thought the same thing about the 50 series, but the biggest 50 series ended up being as big as the biggest 40 series. So maybe they finally realized, like, guys, we got to calm down. Or a girl can dream, you know. Really need to stop with the ever expanding GPUs, because then the cases have to expand, and a lot of things have to happen. But yeah, I could definitely see the 60 series being bigger. I don't want to, but I could see it. 128 gigabyte GPU cards are coming soon. Oh, not for the retail market, I wouldn't think. I mean, like for the professional market, I'm sure. You two dating, or is this a shop? Nah, he's just my coworker.
Yeah.
And this is just where we work. Yeah. Behind these walls is more people. $6090 will use 690 watts with a 6-slot cooler. Imagine if they did just like shoot for things like that, where they're like, yeah, for the lulz. Yeah, to mod my existing case and remove 6 drive bays. Ooh. Heck of drive bays, that's for sure. You can write, you can do a really sweet RAID array though. But yeah, especially the really big cases where they've got just like a ton of drive bays. When you don't need those, they're like, okay, get these out of here. You can chill and like car engine. Someone marry this woman. Oh, someone already did, but yeah. Well, okay, like not technically, I'm just engaged, but it for like several years, so it's.
How many?
8. Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll have a wedding eventually, so probably shouldn't just do, you know, courthouse, because, yeah, we might have money at the time. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, bro. We're gonna. Might not be possible the way direction we're headed.
I have room for 5 more drives. Super tower, lol. Wedding on 10-year engagement anniversary. Hey, maybe.
Yeah, why not?
Engaged for 8 years.
It's
Yeah.
still legal in them.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah, I was like just celebrated 10 years together, so it's a long time. And when you've been together that long, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, we'll just get around to it eventually. And then like all of life happens, and you just kind of keep going. Yeah. Yeah, we plan on buying a BYD. I'm sure you haven't heard of many cars that can drive to, wow, 2,055 kilometers with a full tank of gas. Yeah, I haven't. I don't even know how fast that is.
How fast?
Or how far?
How
Yes.
far?
So, the American mind cannot comprehend.
Kilometers. Handy. How many miles is 2,000?
2,055 kilometers. You just assumed Andy would know.
Yeah. Jamie.
Alright.
Jamie.
I'm gonna do the
Not
math.
kilometers.
I'm gonna do the math.
As in, she's gonna type it into Google.
2 miles. Yeah. I don't know what a kilometer is.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
1,276
Damn,
miles.
1,200.
That's pretty crazy. You could get to, you get a third of the way across the U.S. with that.
Damn, on a full charge is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty exciting.
BYD popping off, bro. They would never be allowed in America.
Also, like, only a third of the, it doesn't sound like much, but America's friggin' huge, so, like, that's very impressive.
The free market, unless it's totally better than everything here, then it's not allowed.
One's feeling salty today.
I'm not salty. I love that. Coldplay? Oh.
Well, I'm
I
just
forgot
jumping
about
in there. Coldplay? I think most people did, but then, like, recently there was, like, that article came out where it's like,
They
it
were
wasn't an
separated?
affair, and it's like, I guarantee you basically everyone forgot about this
Yeah, wait.
until now.
Which one of them were they both married?
I guess the woman was legally separated.
But the guy wasn't. Which is the one that everyone was, like, focused on.
Yeah.
So, who the fuck cares? Should've just kept your mouth, like, what does it matter? Everyone already forgot.
I don't know. It's so cheap, like $12K in China.
Damn,
And I
dude.
remember when cars cost $12,000
Man.
before we were born.
Man. Can't even get a fucking Honda Civic for 12K.
And they're like, what? Don't you want an entire computer in the front? And I'm like, not really.
Yeah, dude, imagine, I think they already have like a bunch of like the Chinese EVs in Mexico. Like imagine trying to smuggle one of these back here, like, they'd probably execute you at the border. You're not getting in with one of those.
Surely one could. I mean, I've seen. Okay, I haven't seen I haven't seen one of those cars, but one time I saw a Lotus.
200.
That was
yes,
cool.
there's Lotuses in America.
Not many.
200% import fee or something.
In 6 years, 150,000 kilometers, which is about 100,000 miles on warranty with 8 years on battery. That's pretty nice. Although I was like, Hyundai does 100,000
Yeah, they have to.
mile warranty.
They're
Yeah,
Hyundai, bro.
yeah. Honestly, though, like I
trusts
kind of can't be mad at it. You can get an Elantra for like 23K, 100,000 mile warranty, right? 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty. If you don't got much, you know,
If the
cash,
engine makes it
that
that
ain't
far.
bad. Hey, all it's gotta do, if it poops out, it's gotta poop out before 100,000, and then you're good. You're covered. Yeah. Ever tried syrup on chicken?
I mean, yeah, people do that with chicken and waffles.
Oh yeah, I guess that is
It's not
true.
a novel thing, bro.
Okay, but what about not fried chicken? What if it was like just grilled?
Baked? Oh, I don't know. It's probably still good.
Ooh, actually, I had a shake and bake-esque chicken breast that came with like a honey maple glaze thingy that you like drizzled over it, and that was pretty good. It was kind of like a Nashville hot thing on the outside, and then the glaze. That was pretty dope. Who are you reading? Oh, we're also on YouTube. Sorry if that's confusing. Yeah, we're on YouTube and Twitch.
We're hallucinating comments.
And these are complete garbage. Ask me how I know. Oh, they're definitely garbage.
Oh yeah, no, dude, we don't
My-
got. We know.
My engine got replaced at 80,000 miles.
Damn, dude.
But yeah, according to my dad, I'm driving a brand new car. That was a fight for a long time to be like, it's not the same thing. And he's like, yeah, it is. It's a new engine. And I'm like, the rest of the car is not new. Yeah. Spicy fried chicken tenders, bomb. You know what's actually like not too bad were those like, or at least they were back when I used to eat them. Who knows? They probably changed the recipe by now. But the frickin' the spicy Tyson chicken like tenders that you can get in the baggie in the frozen section, not bad at all. That's cute. My engine blew at 26,000 miles. Hey, but then by the time your second engine goes out, you'll probably still be under warranty. Ever saw someone
Not a
make?
competition, guys.
Ever saw someone make the engine sound like a Labo engine using the software? No.
Okay, the. Oh, okay, never mind. They do have the. Or is that the Kia? No, that is Hyundai, right? The Kona N.
Yeah.
That is kind of neat. The simulated gears and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. The electric one that has the fake engine noises and the simulated gears. That's kind of cool. I like the whimsy.
I have to say, I do really like their designs. Like, I know they're pretty polarizing. People are gonna love them or hate them.
Well, yeah, they stole the fucking M Division's designer from BMW.
Yes.
That's why all
So,
the
of
BMWs
course.
are fucking ugly now.
Yeah, I like the look of the new Hyundais and such. I won't lie. Also, I like how they're like, you know what, RGB strip in every car. You get an RGB strip. You get an RGB strip. It's pretty cool. the block at 250K 88 Toyota Corolla, aka White Demon.
White team. I've met a couple of those in my time.
New engine equals new brakes, new transmission, new exhaust, new steering
suspension.
column, new powertrain. Yeah. Hoi oi oi. Not only that, but like that engine, we did the whole engine swap while I was closing on a house. So it was like, here's the most stressful time in your life. Also, make sure you get to Hyundai.
Wow.
Make sure your oil doesn't completely go out. Yeah. Well, technically I had a hard knock, so I took it to the dealership, and they said they couldn't do anything because technically it was still running. But if it was blown, they would replace the engine. So I said, hold my beer and redline. Oh my gosh. I mean, they got
were asking for it.
no one to blame but themselves at that point.
Yeah, bro. This is, you know.
Y'all ever experienced an engine runaway? No,
No.
that sounds scary. I feel like if I experienced that, I wouldn't be here. Well, what was
I
it?
mean,
There
it
was...
ran away. It ran
Yeah,
away
it ran. Dude, every time I like park the car but leave it on and I get out, like I usually do this when I'm like getting the trash cans in or out of the, driveway when I come home. I always have this fear that like homie's just gonna back up on me or like, I'm gonna be like, oh, gotta get in the car, gotta hit the brake.
You seen the video of the lawyer lady running after her Porsche?
No.
That was good.
Jogger Pirate back in the day. I remember Mega Upload.
You're not getting me, FBI. The hell? Nice try, feds.
Yeah, we were the LimeWire generation. That was a really easy way to get a virus on your computer. I remember Kazaa. Honestly, hoping something blows on mine before warranty is up so I can get a new car. Yeah.
Drain the oil a little bit. Wait, you already know. What am I saying?
I don't get modern cars. Like I have a 50-year-old Porsche and
Hey, hell yeah!
Better gas mileage than most modern cars.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you
My
got?
fleet that beats it is my Honda Civic. The Porsche gets 39 miles per ish, and the Civic gets 43. Dang, very nice.
Sounds fire.
Yeah, I'm kind of like it kind of seems like a lot of the car companies were like, let's stop thinking about fuel efficiency. How many screens can we put in this car? Because yeah, I feel like cars could be more fuel efficient. Or, like maybe we actually could have just made the truck a little bit more fuel efficient and not blow it up.
Nah, dude, but it can save on taxes if it's fucking 1,000 million pounds.
It also could have if it was just a little bit more fuel efficient. Like we could have put the research into that instead of making it huge.
But
I don't
taxes.
know. Actually, you know what fills me with like a ton of rage? Out of all things, all cars, it's things like the Chevy Suburban. Like when I'm at like the Aldi parking lot and here comes like the one woman in a Suburban, just being like, and then like she's got to like pull out 2 or 3 times to like get into this spot, and I'm just like I'm waiting there so I can go down the aisle, and it's just like, oh man. Every time I walk behind it, I'm like, oh man, they're not gonna be able to see me. Yeah.
924 Carrera GT. Ooh, very nice, very nice. It's not stock. Oh. Technically, it's T. Ooh. It's been a long. Oh, shit, dude. That sounds cool as hell. Do you have pictures of that?
I got a 23 Sonata hybrid that's been average 55 miles per gallon. Ooh, bought it new, like 30-ish miles, and having 46,000 now. I like the Sonata, actually. I had an old one that I just... It's not that I hated it, but it was one of those things where I didn't realize that I'd kind of lost the joy of driving, you know, after having it. Because my first car was a Firebird, and then I went to a Sonata, and it was just like, yeah, you know, this gets me places. Sometimes. The battery died a ton. But, yeah. A Sonata's a nice car. I won't lie. Other than, you know, the fact that it's a Hyundai. If it's reliable for you, then they're nice cars. Saw an M3 competition today driven by a coworker. Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, my uncle builds the motors for the M series BMWs. Yo.
Yeah.
Okay, grand uncle, but your dad's step cousin is. Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade? Jail.
We asked this last time.
Yeah, it was something similar to this, but you know.
Was it like 20 years or something?
Maybe. I don't know, man.
I'll still take the coma.
The idea that I could potentially be conscious, but like just can't do anything, freaks me out.
Yeah, but there's just an off chance. Whereas you're going to jail for sure.
Yeah.
I'll still just take the coma.
But at least you can call people.
Has anyone ever been interviewed after a coma and been like, "Oh yeah, I was alive the entire time"?
I mean, like, either way, I feel like it's hard to get a job after that. Because they'd be like, what is this 10-year gap? And you're going to be like, I'm in a coma. I feel like the hiring would just be like, get out of here. You liar. And you're like, no, I swear. Oh, wait, runaway only happens with 5H diesel engines. Oh,
Yeah, they
like
start like eating their own oil. Because like diesel engines kind of can run on not almost anything, but they can run on a multitude of fuels.
The power of imagination.
Sure.
Warren, you should get into sword fighting.
I
You got
don't
the build.
want to lose.
You have the build
finger.
to excel at longsword.
Do I?
Dude, if somebody told me that, I would be
explain.
like, alright, I'm on board.
Please elaborate. I would like to know. Why do I... Is this a compliment, or is...
Dude, I'm telling you, I've lived my whole life for someone to be like, you were born for a thing. And it's never happened. Take
Okay.
this and run. This is good.
Thank you, Nero. I appreciate you saying
Born for the long sword, Juan. What's a better case, Lian-Li or Thermalright?
Case brand? Damn.
Lian-Li for a solid mesh front, or, you know, like, just, like, good classic, will do. Varying degrees of nicety, depending on your, like, budget level. Thermalright for interesting designs.
Yeah.
Though not necessarily the most air efficient.
Yep, there. I knew
Some
she was
are,
gonna,
some
I know
are,
she was
but
gonna say it. I knew she was gonna
their creative designs sometimes come at an airflow cost.
Say it.
No, some of them are fine.
No,
Some
not
of
that.
them-
You know what you call them.
Thermal keep,
Yep.
thermal hold on to.
I remember back in the day when Lian-Li was like kind of a slept-on company because they would just make like little silver cube cases, and I still fucked with them back in the like before I even worked in the industry. I don't know. I'll still have to say Thermalright though. They got a spot in my heart.
Oh, hey man, we answered that one last week too.
Yeah, and I still haven't changed my answer. I still say Coma.
No, this is a different one. This is the day or night one. And I said only the day, and you said only the
I'll
night.
say night.
Yeah. There's a video of a 7.3 diesel with the owner would dump random fluids in and it would still just run. Wild.
Crazy.
Just the vibe. There gotta be some good Kima clubs in LA or LA area. Probably. You can find almost anything in LA. I was like looking at, you know, botanical gardens, and it was like, would you like an entire authentic Japanese garden? It's here in LA, and I'm like, well, I didn't know I needed that, but now I kind of want to go. Had the same case, Chaser 2 case, since I think 2011-ish. I need a new one, but not sure what to get. Well, fish bowls are really popular these days. This is kind of an example of one. But I always say, like, you also can't go wrong with just a classic, mesh front, 3 or 2 in the front, 1 rear exhaust. What are you doing?
What?
I don't know.
Did I put them there?
Boop.
Dude, Thomas, I would love an air-cooled Targa. And I'm not even gonna say what year, cause like at this point, like just any one that I could get my hands on that isn't like $1,000 million. But I don't know, dude. I feel like I get my money up, and then like the prices go up accordingly, and they stay out of reach, you know. I need to find like a senile old man that's like, oh yeah, man, here, $8,000 or something. But that'd be cool one day, just to have a little like Sunday car, little mountain cruiser. But also, people say don't buy Targas, like anything but Targas. Do you know why?
I've seen someone put cooking oil in a diesel tank. Yummy. I would really like to get a newer / updated version of the CoolerMaster half XB Evo. Yeah, I don't know if they ever made another half case after that. That thing was huge. Would you rather die in 30 years with no regrets or live to 110 with a lot of regrets?
30 years.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm headed towards the latter of that. Like, oh no.
110?
With a lot of regrets, yeah.
Oh god. No, I'll take 30 years. Fuck it, make it 10 years. Was that too much?
I don't think it starts like now, because I feel like most people would, because that would put you at like 60 and like I mean 60 with no regrets and a good life, like yeah, it's
Bro,
fine.
10 years with like the most awesomest life ever, like with negative regrets?
But if it started at 0,
What do you mean?
then you would die at 10.
Oh no, no, I'm not saying 0, I'm saying from now.
Well, yeah, everyone would take that.
Yeah.
Because if you did 110 from now, you'd be 140, and I don't know if you'd be able to like.
Oh shit! They're saying that I died like a week ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
But no regrets.
Well, shit! I already have. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Stopped him in his tracks. Some zero punctuation video complaining about Witcher 1 being PC first led to PC Master Race becoming a thing. Did it? That's funny. I never knew the origin. All I know is I showed up on there a couple weeks ago, and that was that was a jump scare I didn't need. Somebody showing me my video and being like, oh yeah, we did that, and they're like, no, look where it is, and I'm like, oh god. Hello, Reddit.
Hello, Reddit. BMW is a commuter car here. Well, yeah, bro. We know, considering where you are.
Yeah, for us, it's the Dodge Challenger.
Kinda.
And the F-150.
There's a video of a Hellcat like in Europe. It might be even in Germany. I don't know. I don't think it's in Germany, but it looks hilarious. It looks so out of place. This is a front engine. Yeah, the 924 and like the 944 are like one of the only. Well, I don't want to say, but aren't those like the only 2 front engine cars that Porsche ever made?
The roofline is cleaner when it's not a Targa, plus you have to deal with leaks and such. Can't even imagine having to deal with leaks in a car, yeah.
That's true.
Oh, what's up, Sweet Juicy? How you been?
Yeah.
It's been a busy day. I had to go to the dentist because filler came out of my tooth. Oh, that's the worst.
Ooh, hopefully that didn't hurt too bad.
Yeah. Luckily they could see you so soon, too. No regrets.
You know, I kind of like the silhouette of the Targa though, but the leaking kind of does suck. I had a older Z3, like straight up convertible. It wasn't like a hard top or anything. That was kind of annoying when it rained.
Fine, don't click my links. Yeah, chatters aren't able to link things, unfortunately. I Cybertruck and every pedestrian that saw it gave the dude the thumbs.
Hell yeah, bro.
I was behind one of those today, and I was like, this thing is really huge. I can't even imagine it in Europe. It was actually funny, too, because I was behind it, and I was like, this thing's really huge. And then it tried to get into a parking spot, realized it couldn't, and then took, like, a long time to, like, back out. And I was waiting. I felt bad, because, like, you know, when you ever do that and someone's, like, waiting to get by you, you're like, and I was that person today, just, like, waiting there, and I was like,
That shit has, like, no rear view mirrors.
Yeah, it was just so boxy and huge. And, like, I looked at the spot, and I was like, I think they actually could have made it, but, like...
They just didn't commit?
Yeah, like, I could understand that. It was probably, like, baby's first day out on it, you know?
Baby's
Like,
first day out?
it was kind of giving that vibe.
There's a bunch of front-engine Porsches.
Would you rather have unlimited battery life on all your devices or have free Wi-Fi wherever you go? Battery life? I think so.
Limited battery life or free Wi-Fi?
Unlimited. So, like, your battery never runs down.
Unlimited. I'll take unlimited battery life. That's fine. I have data.
Man, Dodge is ass. We have a Grand Caravan and it needs like 20 minutes before the AC starts.
Dodge is ass.
That's
dude.
a Dodge. Yeah. That's funny because, like, I grew up in a Dodge Caravan, basically. That was, like, our car growing up, and I loved it. I have, like, very fond memories of it, but I also remember that towards the end of its life, it was just doing this thing where it would just not stop anymore.
Like, no brakes?
No, like, you couldn't turn the engine off or something.
Oh!
It was, like,
What the fuck?
it was messed. It was actually, like, a danger to be driving, I remember. Upgrading to an X870 motherboard or 9K series CPU first. Ooh. Well, when you upgrade that motherboard, you're probably not going to see much of a difference, like, just in quality, like, of using your PC. So, if you're looking for a more, like, stark change, or what are you upgrading from? Are you upgrading from, like, a 7000 series, or are you upgrading from, like a B550 motherboard and an AM4? Because, if that's the case, together, you gotta do both of them if you're going to that new platform. Yeah. But if you're going from, like, a 7000 series chip on, like, a B650 board, then that's a different, well, that's a different thing.
Different thing. Now, when you say front engine, do you mean like front engine, or do you just mean like in front of the axle? Because I know there's like front where it just means in front of the rear axle, and then there's like actually front.
Is it kind of like how the Mazda 3, because my sister got in like the tiniest fender bender, and that thing was like, goodbye world.
What?
And it's something about the Mazda 3 at that time was like, this is like old one, this was like maybe in the like a 90s or early 2000s Mazda 3.
What happened to it?
It literally was like the tiniest bit of like a, oh, I didn't stop in time, and then it was just goodbye, like. And it was something about, I remember, I can't remember exactly what they said, but it was something about how they're like, yeah, this particular car is just like very vulnerable to that kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
And they was just like totaled out because of that? Damn, did she at least get a fat check?
No.
No?
It was like already old.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah.
Rip.
X670 motherboard, Ryzen 7950 X3D. Oh, dang. Then I guess I would go for the X870 motherboard first, because the 7950 X3D is still a fantastic chip. Honestly, I wouldn't upgrade any of those things. I have the Zelda themed wave in a tri-frame set. Ooh.
.924 is faster than the 911 Target. I mean, yeah, probably, but like, you know, it's not really a thing about speed. Like if I was looking to get the fastest thing, I'd probably just get like a 966 Boxster or a 96. No, that's not right. Or a Boxster or a Cayman. But you know, just like a little classic cruiser car.
Hey, if I buy a PC in like the next 5 minutes, do you have a rough estimate on what day it could be built on stream? On stream? I don't know why I thought my phone was here.
Friday.
Yeah, I was like, I think we only have one set up right now for Friday, so we would definitely have a slot open for that. Let me just see, in case like 4 came in. I really doubt it though.
Got it.
Yeah, just the one. So yeah, if you ordered like in the next 5 minutes, yeah, it would be on Friday's stream. Moss's beer can on wheels changed my mind. That one especially was. Oh, stretch! Thank you, Eric the Redbeard.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh gosh. I'm always like, will I be able to come back from this?
You're just gonna stay like stuck in.
Man, you ever see one of those like Instagram reels? I think that they're actually like super cringe whenever it's like somebody who's like, one day I stretched a little too far and then popped this one thing. I went to the doctor and they did this thing that then resulted in blah blah blah. Now I am like, you know, and it's like all this thing is spiraling and the whole video they're like crying or like doing like showing that they're in pain, which like I'm sure they're in pain, but it's kind of just one of those things where I was like, thank you. Now I have anxiety about stretching. And also I'm just like I can't really imagine many scenarios where I'd be like, I'm crying and I'm gonna film myself.
I think. That might. Okay. How do I start this sentence?
I don't know. But regardless, I saw one the other day that was like, this one day I stretched a little bit too far and like a thing happened and then it spiraled into like genuinely their life is ruined now and I'm like, great, I'm terrified now to stretch.
So there's this thing that was going around TikTok for a while where like it was a bunch of kids giving each other like fake conditions because it was like all of them thinking that they all had these like little fake.
Oh, so like you make something up and you're like, oh, if you like have this.
Yeah, I don't even want to say Tourette's because it wasn't even Tourette's. Like it would be a disservice to say it was like Tourette's. Like they like these fake like tics. And it was so dumb because like they would watch these videos and then they would like make videos and it was just like a self-feeding cycle.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then just like what you said right now reminded me of that.
Yeah.
So that I was like trying to figure out how to word this because it wasn't even like, you know, it wasn't even that, but
you could just be like, it was a TikTok thing, and I'd be like,
it was a sure, yeah, it was a TikTok
very
thing.
TikTok.
It was a TikTok thing.
Why am I trying to like? I don't know why I'm messing with these. Don't give me these things again. You know you can't put something in front of me.
Social
and
experiment works so good. I love it.
It's all about speed. You just lost all street cred about cars.
Sure, man, sure.
The genre of Instagram Reels is rage and engagement based. Yeah, that's so true, yeah.
It's interesting what social media does to young minds.
And all minds.
Well, all minds too, but you know, young ones are more malleable.
No man, I've been like, I keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I keep like just spending the weekend not doing it, where I'm like, I'm gonna go back to a dumb phone at least for a while, and just like clear the whole brain of everything.
You get that flip phone yet?
No. Why does it have to be so big? I am not a senior citizen. I just want a phone with less technology. I'm just trying to become present in the world
just look
again,
up,
guys. It's
burner
very hard. Yeah.
Track phone.
Also, I'm like mad because a certain company of a certain OS was like, hey, you're trying to get into a thing to do your work. Well, you gotta, we gotta make sure it's you. Download our app so that we can authenticate that you are you. I was like, can't do this without downloading an app? No. So then I have to download the app, and then the app is like, and you have to enable push notifications from us. The audacity. So I'm worried about going to a dumb phone in a world that is increasingly requiring you to have an app for something.
That is, yeah, you might have to have a backup.
Yeah, it's very like.
That is kind of annoying.
Can a girl just check out of the world sometimes without needing an app to do what two-factor authentication already does?
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of hope that if I can get off the phone and stop, doom scrolling or just scrolling, that I'll find other things to do again. Although it's probably just going to be me on my computer doing that.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But still, the computer, you gotta leave it. Hey Zen, how you doing?
Yo, what up, Zen?
How was the karting last weekend?
Oh man,
Yeah.
chaotic, busy.
Yeah, imagine pulling up
Chaotic.
to the absolutely, the most busy place you've ever seen.
Yeah, it was
wild.
apparently even busier than when I got there. How was the mini golf?
It was interesting.
Apparently they weren't even letting people in because it was so busy.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of crazy because, they were, teeing up, and then there would just be, a whole bunch of kids running, right by you, on the freaking, thing.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude.
It was busy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's definitely more of a weekday park, I think.
Yeah, Saturday night was bumping.
It was, it was. It was, some lack of foresight and...
It had me being like, man, they really don't have much to do out this way, do they?
something like that.
You'll ever get that pain in your chest and you say my time has come? All the time, man. Every time I eat Popeyes.
Constantly busy even during the... Dude, I not even that though, because the thing is, I had gone one of the days before or after work, because I bought preloaded cards for the homies, and it wasn't even bad. So that's what had me thinking okay, it won't be that bad. Stupidly, it won't be that bad on a Saturday, but nah, it was that bad. It was that bad. I didn't tell you this, but I might have. One of my homies straight up got there and was like, bro, I can't find parking. I'm gonna just go home. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost did the same thing. I was like...
I wouldn't have faulted you for it.
I found parking in my first pass through, but if I hadn't, I was gonna just be like...
Yeah, I wouldn't have faulted you.
Because, parking lots, too, where, people follow you, or, follow people leaving to, get a spot.
Oh, yeah.
Gives me
you
so
guys
much
leaving?
anxiety. It reminds me of the mall during Christmas, and I can't.
Yeah, that's, when I went to fucking Frankincense house. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Finally tried my old Threadripper and put a new platform in it. Nice. Hey, Ballin, how you doing?
Yo, goddamn.
Oh, that is a random fact of the day. I actually did know this. I carry this knowledge with me.
Yeah, he's kind of a weirdo.
I'm running to an appointment right quick, but can you guys check your DMs on Twitch if you ever get a chance? We're in the Intel giveaway. Glad I caught you. Oh, heck yeah. I'll tell Fabian. On Twitch. Okay. Why did I open my text messages? Get a personal text from Kelsey being like, hey, yo, check the DMs. phone. I really gotta get a new one.
Shouldn't have slammed it.
I know. Meh.
Three?
Yeah. Built an AMD 7800 X3D ASUS B650 ROG Strix 32GB DDR5 and 5070. Ooh, nice. Found a bundle for 1100 at Micro Center, so I now have my second spare guest PC. Oh, I love that.
Damn, man, gas P. Two
Yeah.
gas PCs.
When you bring the LAN party in, you know, you're like, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. How you holding up over there? Oh, that sucks, dude. You know where it'd be nice and temperature controlled? How you like it?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
At your house?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, why aren't you just working from home?
Yeah, bro.
You sound like death.
He's like the only one of us that has that ability, and he doesn't take advantage.
Catch me working from home
Instead,
when I
he's,
catch this
putting
on the
both of
stream.
us on risk.
I'll just be at home, I'll like zoom in.
Zoom in the
I'll
corner.
be like in the corner.
Awesome.
That'd be so bad though, because if I'm home, that means I got access to my home kitchen, so I'm gonna have a little soup and just be like, you're gonna stop me from eating. Seems to run quite nicely, but puts out just as much heat as my i9. Exactly. We're having a LAN on the 10th of October for Battlefront Bill. I can't speak. For the weekend, so one of my friends is going to use that one. Very nice.
Hell
Heck
yeah.
yeah, classic. Oh, see ya, killer. I probably
See ya.
missed you, yeah. Watch this movie called Ingress. It's free on YouTube. It's about a woman glitch between timelines. Huh, I've never heard of
Wow.
it. Thoughts about Intel and Nvidia teaming up? Again, still trying to like kind of gather the details on that. I don't know too much about it, and I think right now it's a lot of just speculation. But we will see. You guys need a bit of advice as I'm going to the RX 9070 XT and was thinking of getting the Ryzen 7 9700X. As I'm both
yeah.
working and gaming, would that be a good CPU, or do I need one of the X3D? Honestly, if you're going to be doing working and gaming, just an X chip is totally fine. X3D is really great for gaming, but you're not going to see any like benefit on the productivity side. And in certain productivity applications, the X3D might be like the worst choice than the X chip. X3D is really great for gaming, but that's mostly what it's for, unless you have the ones with higher cores. It's gone.
Oh.
See, when you come to visit, I have a decent system for you to use. Exactly.
Alright, maybe.
Also, when I was building it, my friend didn't want me to go Ryzen 9 and be better than his. That's always fair. Everyone's got that one friend who's like, no, mine has to
Can't.
be better.
You're not allowed.
He said it wouldn't be fair if my second PC was better. Yeah, I guess that is true. Then the 9700X, a good CPU? Yeah, it's a fantastic one. I'd highly recommend. He's gathering those cables.
Men used to go to war.
Juan's just gathering cables. I mean, you can still go to war, I guess. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't
nothing's stopping you from, okay. I was like, I think they still do go to war.
They still
like,
do go.
Yeah, like, I don't think that really stopped.
That hasn't stopped, has it?
I'm still thinking when Intel comes out with the next gen consoles, I want to order one from you guys and have you both sign it for me on the inside panel. Heck yeah. Could definitely do it. Although once or twice we've been like asked to sign something and we signed the panel and then somebody put the panel with something else and we're like, did somebody just get like a random panel with our names on it? And they're like, what the?
Okay, I think that only happened once.
It happened once, but I like to think it happened a few times because
No, I don't like to think that. I don't like that. It only happened once.
Thank you, and I'm sorry, one more question, because all this argument or debate about the RX 9070 XT and the 5070 Ti are both the same, or one has the edge on the other. They're so similar, well, not so similar, I would say, I would go for whichever one is the better price right now, because there's a difference, but it's not so dramatic that if the 9070 XT is cheaper than the 5070 Ti, it doesn't necessarily... It could end up being the better deal, you know what I mean? Price to performance wise. Because there isn't much of a performance difference between them. They're both excellent cards. But yeah. I meant CPU, not console. I figured you meant like, you know, the next technology. Is the Thermaltake Tough Power 1200 watt PSU good? The only other 1200 watt is the Seasonic for $100 more. Yeah, the Thermaltake's totally fine. Yeah, we've been using Thermaltake power supplies basically for as long as I've been working here, and yeah, no issues with them. Thank you. You're very welcome.
As you were.
I'm like, what is this?
Don't worry about it.
Why does it kind of feel like a threat when you were coming over with it? I was like, oh god. What are you gonna do with the mouse?
Nothing.
I appreciate the honesty. Yeah, no worries. Obviously, like, Seasonic is basically the best power supplies you can get. Like, they have a really great reputation for their consistency and just being basically bulletproof. But that doesn't mean that some of the cheaper ones are worse, necessarily. One just has better brand recognition, it's got a really good reputation behind it, and it's probably modular, and the Thermaltake might not be, and that might be the difference. But they'll both get the job done. Why?
Sorry.
Why?
Oh, that's not it.
This is so extra.
I know.
But, yeah. Oh, so kind of paying for reputation. Exactly, yeah. Go Mariners. Go Mariners, if you mean the baseball team.
Is that an animal or what
No, the Seattle Mariners. They're by the sea. And Seattle, Seattle.
But what are they based on?
The sea. A mariner is just someone who, you know, goes and does maritime.
Oh, it's a person. It's an
Yes.
occupation.
Yes.
Ah.
I can say go Mariners because they're not a team that I hate, so, yeah. Q1 I should.
Really?
I just really want to be like... Very weird.
Yeah.
So is it just me, or are you getting targeted? I don't know why.
I don't know.
It's weird. It's usually me, so I'm like... Ugh. Last question. So I'm doing a 9000 X3D and Gigabyte 5090 build. Any recommendation for MOBO? I have the ASRock X870 Steel Legend pick, because it looks awesome. But is there a different one I would want instead? Honestly, Steel Legend's fantastic. Let me see what we got on there. Because, yeah, the ASRock's great. Let me just see if there's anything, though, that Because I'm not a board. Yeah, honestly, I'd go with that one, especially if it's jumping out at you. There's nothing else here that I really see as being like, oh yeah, no, like this one's way, way better. Other than like, you know, aesthetic differences and my own personal biases towards different, like, you know, makes. But the ASRock is really good. I have like zero complaints about ASRock. Otherwise, if you're trying to look for one that maybe is a bit more cost efficient, I think it's about the same price as the ASRock. The MSI X870P is like a very basic one too that's also just solid. But they wouldn't be on there if they weren't already good motherboards. I don't like anything on there that isn't good. That moment when you're scrolling across Facebook vids and come across the Skytech gaming ad, yeah. How do you think I feel? Getting jump scared by myself. It's the worst. God, especially like really old ones where I was like, what? Like, I didn't know this one was still running. That's like the one where I pop out of the box.
Still running.
Yeah. I still run into that one sometimes. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's just you practically screaming out loud. Yeah. I don't like the ones where they're like, oh, you gotta like, you know, big energy at the beginning. Like, I get that you have to do that for ads, but they direct me in a lot of them to be like, yeah, like big, and I'm like, I hate this.
I thought that was natural.
Nah. The natural is me just doing deadpan, like just mouths moving a mile a minute. And I just say things before I even think about them, and then I gotta be like, wait, what? Yeah. Feedback, I don't like that either. Yeah. Well, we used to work with somebody who would help direct some stuff, and it wasn't the kind of ads I like to do. Dang, dude. Workday's almost gone. Wow. Wow. And I only ate one cupcake. I'm doing pretty well.
And 3 slices of pizza.
Yeah. Wait, although, I'm telling you, the second my butt's out of this chair, I'm going right to those gummy bears. You know me. Gummy bear hates to see me coming.
Come here.
I'm like dying about that because there's that one basketball player, Paige Beckers. And apparently her whole thing is she really loves Shirley Temples, and she had this one tweet that was just like, a Shirley Temple hate to see me coming. And I can't stop thinking about it. played for my favorite college team, so and I have a special connection with Pagebackers.
Yeah, I was trying to find healthy snacks, but I couldn't find shit. The closest.
Dude, they don't make them. I'm telling you, like
Yes, they do.
healthy snacks.
Well,
A healthy snack is a jar of peanut butter and some celery sticks.
the
Like you can't just buy that out of like the pantry.
I couldn't find trail mix or the big thing of you have like the big jar of trail mix. Look, I had to settle for the peanut butter pretzel thing, and then I saw the Haribos and I was like, all right, whatever.
You come too, yeah.
Yeah, at that point I was like, well, I can't just get the peanut butter thing.
That's okay, yeah. After the last haul, I was like, okay, I gotta go get more things. And we had a lot of sweet stuff, so I was like, I gotta get some savory. I got Cheez-Its. That was pretty dope. But yeah, I mean, it's all just bad for you stuff.
There's also Capri Suns if you want to relive your child.
Capri Sun, I do love them. I only ever buy them now when I go camping. It's like just something I remember from being in the ice chest when I go camping as a kid. So now I'm like, oh, we're going camping. I'm getting Capri Suns.
They go in one sip.
Yeah, they really do. I love a good trail mix. I love nuts as a snack. Pecans are one of my favorite. Ooh, Cheez-Its. I love the baked. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its sound like a good idea.
Cheez-Its. You seen that that super old ass Street Magic bit? Cheez-Its? With the
No.
guy who's now on SNL?
No,
You know what I'm talking about? The David Blaine parody?
no,
Cheez-Its? No?
no.
Alright, we're watching it as soon as the stream's over. You're seeing it. I'm not gonna let you get up. You're seeing it first.
See, Kelsey's a good head on her shoulders picking the good snacks. That's what I'm saying. You know what I should have also gotten? String cheese.
Ooh, that's
It's like
not
one of
bad.
those like really. There's one at Costco that's like a giant bag full of string cheese. And would have fought you for it though. Loves string cheese. And I never buy it because it's a little bit expensive. But like, no, if I went to Costco and got the big one, we could totally. It's not like it's Baby Bells, you know. Those are really expensive.
Bro, that was so awkward on Saturday when like the two groups like walked up. It felt like a scene out of like a high school movie. It was just like me in the center. I was just like, please get this over with.
Yeah, that's how it be.
I did not like that.
That's why, like, back when I was closer with my old group of friends, it was one of those things where I would be like, hey, do you guys want to have a party? And if not, like, if enough of them said yes, I'd be like, okay, this is going to be a party for just this group of friends, you know? But if 3 of them say yes, then I'm going to have to, like, okay, I'm going to go to the other group of friends to pull so I can create enough people for a party. But if it's enough from either group, I'll just do closed invitation. It's only people that know each other. And it's a whole thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I what's that word? I compartmentalized between my work friends and my outside friends, and I didn't realize I had to compartmentalize between departments, because goddamn.
Oh, yeah.
Well, after that it wasn't as awkward, but still, goddamn.
I have not had those in a long time. They're good, yeah. The other thing I kind of wanted to get snack-wise, but, like, they just didn't have it in, like, good packaging, and I was like, people don't even like this probably anymore. So the thingies, it's like the packet where it's got the little cracker stick and then the little cheese that you can dip
Ooh, the
into.
yellow cheese?
Yeah, or they have the one where it's a flat cracker, and it comes with a little paddle, and you use that to, like, spread it. Bruh.
Flat cracker sounds like a slur.
Uh...
I'm just saying.
Like, don't look at me, I'm stacked.
And you said it.
GGC Friday. See you, Rutu.
See it.
What else is a good snack? Like, yeah, I also am like, we should find healthier things to eat at work. But, like, ain't nothing healthy that like can be on that shelf for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like just sitting there.
I like that no one fucks with the pineapple bit, so I've been like slowly chipping away at
Oh
those.
yeah, same with the dried blueberries. Like nobody kind of notices that they're there. So yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Granola. Ooh. You know, I did bring granola for a while, and then I brought yogurt, but I actually brought like a zero sugar yogurt that tasted like and then when I brought the regular yogurt, everyone was just turned off of yogurt at that point.
Oh.
And it went bad like really quickly, which I was kind of surprised. I was like, what?
I think I'm gonna dump my magazine of Coke Zero in there. I don't want it anymore. I found out some bad news. Charles told me something disturbing.
About Coke Zero?
Yeah. There's chemicals in there.
There's chemicals in everything, man. Water's a chemical.
Yeah, no, I know. There's chemicals in everything, but apparently there's a chemical that promotes overeating, and zero sugar has sodas. So I think I'm just gonna stick to my waters, my fizzy waters.
I mean, water's always a good way to go, yeah.
Well, fizzy waters, but yeah.
And there's arsenic in your water. There genuinely is, actually.
Yeah, probably is, bro.
California has a lot of arsenic in our water just because of the geology here.
There's minerals. There's minerals in my water heater.
Zero sugar ever tastes so bad. It really did, man. And it was also like, it was bad. I love some Coke Zero, but it does not count. Yeah. I usually, like, I too enjoy a Coke Zero, especially, like, if you go to a place like Wingstop where they have, like, the machine, and it has, like, 7 flavors of it, and you're like, what? That's so good. For a while, when I was doing, like, no sugar for, like, a month, whatever happened to that,
for like 3 days?
Yeah. I was getting, like, sugar-free soda, and it was good because once I got, like, used to that, you know, that taste, it actually did scratch the, like, oh, I want something sweet itch.
Yeah, I haven't wanted, like, real soda for a long time. But
Yeah.
Not
The other thing that really helps with, like, oh, man, I'm really craving something sweet is actually if you have fresh fruit. Like, that was the thing, is I was like, I'm doing no sugar unless it comes from a fruit. And, like, man, I was eating like I was on an island, just like, I was eating a lot of fruit. It's good for you.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like a red velvet cupcake.
It does, though, actually. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm telling you, you get a perfectly ripe blueberry, it's better than candy.
Is it?
You convinced me, got my order in, I'm so excited. Heck yeah!
Oh yeah, dude, see you Friday.
Get hyped. Usually I drink it when I'm at movies or eating out mostly. I actually think it tastes better than OG Coke. Also, since I'm in Coke country here. Coke Zero.
Coke country?
Outsales OG Coke for like 3 to 1. Dang.
Welcome to God's country, boy.
Coke was made. It is. I've been to the museum.
In Georgia?
Yeah. Well, in Atlanta they have that museum. It's
In Atlanta. Hey,
I've
Zen,
been there twice now. Go.
have you seen Atlanta by Donald Glover, the show? It's a good show.
Yeah, they had some like unique flavors in there that you got to like taste test. It was pretty cool.
I have not, but I have to check it out. Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I think it's always kind of cool when I watch something that takes place in like an area that I like know, even if it isn't necessarily filmed there. Although if it's filmed there, then
What you
it's
know
like,
about Atlanta?
No, not about Atlanta. I'm saying like, I know I personally get like pretty hype whenever something's like, oh man, this is like specific. Okay, so like here's a stupid example: Drake and Josh.
Oh, San Diego.
They were from
Okay.
San Diego, and I was like, San Diego. Even though like it never shows San
Yeah, I feel
Diego.
like that shit was off Burbank or something.
Because that's where the sound studio is, and like they never show the outside world and all that, but they would reference things every once in a
San
while,
Diego.
like the Padres, and I was like, meh. So things like that. Or I don't know, the more that I've learned about just in general Southern California, I go back and watch like old shows that took place in LA, and I'm like, I know everywhere they're talking about.
Yeah, I get hyped when they say San Bernardino or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, folks. This build is done. It is finished. It is completo.
Gorgeous, gorgeous,
It is
gorgeous.
finished. It is finito.
Lovely PC. Alright. When this PC is done, it's going to go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers it needs are out of the box. It's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this. Make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for Deadaim, and thank you so much for ordering with us.
Thank you, thank you. What is her name?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Deadaim.
Deadaim. Okay, I heard something else. Thank you so much for ordering.
Yeah, gorgeous PC. This is going to be absolute stunner when it gets to you. So yeah. And also, glad that you made it in time. Love that.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah. Alright, folks, well, that was our last build. What?
That was indeed.
It is the tender hour of 3:30. And Juan needs to get back to work, and I need to work for
So do
another
you.
hour,
What the
yeah.
hell?
Yeah, I was like, oh, man. But yeah, regardless, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thanks for being a friend. And we will see you guys on Friday with some more builds.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. Unless I catch what Handy got.
Oh, and then we're gonna both jump them because if you got it, then I got it too.
Joking. But maybe not.
Maybe not.
We'll find out. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and we will see you on Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.